Alright guys, so if you've got your domain, now what you need to add is your hosting plan. Like I told you, a domain is different from the hosting plan. A domain is like buying land. Hosting plan is like now building on it. How many of you have 4 bedrooms on your house? You want to build a skyscraper? This is where you now define it. So here right now, if I add this to the cart I'm in smart web, I'll do this example and do one international one. So I'll use Namecheap too. So like this Namecheap too, once you add it to your cart, you have to create an account anyway for you to be able to have this access. So you know that this is already at $10 close to $11, and there will still be some other extra charges. Always have that in mind. Now you have this here is web hosting, right? This is where you now be able to build your website to give you access to your cPanel. Then on your cPanel you can install your WordPress that we're going to be using and every other thing. So you have all of this one too here, business email, all of the other features, CSS. Now this CSS is what gives your website some level of security. And always try to note here, you can see here it says YR, that is per year. These ones here are MO, which means that they are monthly. This is monthly, this is monthly, this one is free. But I can assure you, after your first year, they will now give you the fee that you now pay. And if you're already used to it, your fee will not be higher. So like this one too is $4 per, this $5 basically per month. And if you multiply 5 times 12, that's 60. 60 plus this 11, that is 71. Do you understand that? If you convert that to Naira, you would be able to understand how much it's going to be. So this one, I need to add it to it. This is what we want to buy, which is the hosting plan. Now there are different kinds of hosting plans, right? You have shared hosting, and you have what I call a dedicated hosting, and different kinds of hosting. Here now on Namecheap, they are not really giving us that information. This CSS one, let me just quickly mention again that some domains, host providers like this Namecheap now, you might have to buy this for 1 year. Some other sites provide it for free, like this platform. They give it out for they give you a SSS for free. So once you add this, you now have to have your hosting, web hosting. And let me click on this web hosting so you see the difference in this, right, and the web hosting here. So let's give it a minute to load. While we wait for that one to load, let's continue with this. So this one now is showing a summary here of 14, but understand that this 14 here is let's check out so you see it in full. So they'll add up everything that you need to pay, and then you see your true balance. So your domain here is domain registration is for 1 year. This is what they're giving you. You can see here it's cancelled now. It is $13 or $14. So by the time you're paying for your next year, to be $14. This one privacy is 0, free forever. Okay. This is not enabled. Then you have this one now that is for 1 month. But what you want to do is put it out for 1 year, right? Because you cannot be paying every month. So this is your figure right now. So instead, this you can see this is 44, basically now 45. This is what you are paying today if you're going to buy it, but by the time you are paying for next year, it will now revert to this. So this is just like a welcome package. That's why they're canceling here, they're canceling here. It's just a welcome package. This is not the true fee. So if you want to calculate it, maybe you are building for a client, use this cancelled one, add it up, and then that is what you use in defining your costs. Okay, all right. So don't go by the figure that you just see here and say, oh, it is now total here is saying 13.34. Then that is how much you now call it. And this is just cost of your hosting and your domain only. It has not included your team that is going to buy to add to your whole cost. So after you had this, you can now say confirm to take it to where to create your invoice, and then how you pay. So you can either pay with your credit card for this international companies like this. All right, so you fill up all of this information here to complete the registration, and then click on continue, and then they'll create an invoice. Then you have to pay this. But remember, like I said, this is just your first year. That's why they're giving you that figure. Always calculate the true value of what they are giving to you. All right, please, because this causes a lot of issues. Like maybe by the time you are building for a client now, and then you now go and sum it up and say, oh, the cost of the website is maybe like 150. Meanwhile, by the time they now want to do the next year, you're now saying it's 300. So something like this. Now I'm just going to add maybe like 14 plus 5 plus 45. All right, so they are giving you some level of discount here. This is the true cost of this website. And also note that by the time you are paying your money in dollars, maybe the platform that you're using to convert your naira to dollars, this one to have some extra charge. So it is safe to sum another $5 join here, and then you have this $99. All right, so this would be the cost. So like right now, let's say I think our dollar is about 17. All right, so this is the cost of just buying the domain and hosting alone. For domain and hosting alone, now this is the cost. Okay, so let's go to the other platform.